Today I'm going to be checking out the Instax Mini EVO. I want to determine, is this camera good enough for street and candid style photography? So I'm going to head to our quaint downtown and give it a trial run on the street. It has been almost a month now since I picked up this little camera, and I'm going to be honest, I just haven't used it as much as I had hoped. But earlier in the day, I was at our garden and I was taking photos of the koi fish just for fun, and a woman walked by on the bridge. Without thinking too much about it, I took the shot. A few seconds later, she actually came up to me and asked what camera this was. So this is one of the cool things. It strikes up a conversation with people who haven't ever seen it before. And while we were talking, I quickly pulled this release and a photo began printing out. I gave it to her as it was developing, but this is what I handed her. While you can see the quality may not be exceptional, the ability to be able to shoot and print within seconds while I was having a conversation with the person honestly made me begin to realize the power of this camera. It gave me the ability to do two of my favorite things, to create and to give. And I love that. Ooh, I still have it in double exposure mode. All right, well that was fun. This camera can definitely help you enter fun mode. It has 10 different lens options, like playful options, and then 10 different film options. I honestly didn't love most of the film simulations that they have on this. I like it on like the X-Line cameras, but on the Instax, a lot of them just really weren't my thing, or at least I couldn't figure out how to make them look good in a way that I liked. But so I went mostly to the black and white. With the lens modes, there are some super fun ones. I found this blur mode. Actually, it doesn't blur the whole image. You can see how it focuses in the middle, and then as it goes out from the middle, it blurs closer to the edges. I also tried the double exposure mode. They had a fisheye lens. They have, this is called light leak. This is one of my favorite lens modes, and it's called mirror. And this I felt like brought on my creativity. This was so fun to play with. I really wanted to see if this thing would be quick with candids. I got this one of a lady, but she wasn't moving. And then I saw this dad, it looked like his daughter, but then the sandwich board was in between, so that didn't work very well. So I just kept walking, kind of hoping that I would see something that would catch my interest, and there it was. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
Isn't it?
Right.
Oh, that's gorgeous. How's it going?
Going good.
Good. I got one, yeah. It's beautiful. Is it yours or?
Sure it turns out before we leave.
Well, I want to give it to you, so. I don't know if it turned out, but here you go. It's in black and white. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I'm playing with this new thing. I just got a toy. Not a cool toy as this, but. Yeah, have fun riding. Oh my goodness. This is a really fun camera. I don't know that it is the highest quality, but it is pretty phenomenal as far as fun goes. After I finished shooting on Main Street, I walked back over to Clue Coffee to give it a try indoors. The photos I shot in here were okay, but I'll say pretty grainy. I also only found out when I loaded these onto my computer that the file sizes are only 1 megabyte each. It also feels like a steal for only $200 for a camera, but you do have to budget in some film. It's why you're getting it in the first place, right? But for me, the pros of having a gorgeous camera like this where you can print on demand, and also to note, not just from this camera, but you can also print from a phone, is worth that price tag. And even if it's not fast enough to be my daily carry for capturing people in action, I am hanging on to this thing for life because of how it inspires creativity and giving. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments the first thing that you'd capture and give away with it.